Hey, I'm Rishabh, and this is my partner Chetan. Welcome to our demonstration of Project 4.2 REST API implementation for Reddit Engine. In this project, we built a complete REST API using the Gleam project and the Mist Web framework. Our system wraps an actor-based Reddit engine from 4.1 with a standard HTTP interface, allowing any client to interact with it through REST endpoints. We've also implemented the bonus feature, adding RSA 2048 digital signatures to posts for cryptographic verification of authenticity and integrity. Let me show how the ecosystem works. First, let me start a REST API server. Okay, you can see that the server is initializing. The Red engine actor starts first. This is the core business logic running in our line process using the actor model for concurrency. Now the HTTP server is listening on port 8080. Here you can see all the REST API endpoints we implemented. User registration, login, subreddit management, posts, voting, comments, feeds, and direct messaging. The server is now ready for waiting for HTTP requests. Okay. Now we run of client demonstration. This client will make a series of HTTP requests to show all the functionality, which I've just done here. Starting with the user registration, the client sends a HTTP post request to slash API. Slash API slash register with a JSON body containing username Alice. Immediately on the server side, you can see it receives requests as well. It creates user ID ID1 and returns a successive response with the status code 201 created. This is right here. And back on the client, we receive the JSON response confirming that user was created successfully. Now this demonstrates the complete request response cycle through a REST API. Notice we have comprehensive logging at 3 levels: the client, the server API layer, and the engine actor. Now users Bob and Charlie are being registered in the same way as well. I'll show it to you here. Here. The authentication system is working. Users can log in and receive tokens. Now the client is creating 3 subreddits here: programming, Gleam, and Rust. Each post request on the right triggers the server to process it through the engine. Notice the server logs showing creating subreddit, programming, and returns a 201 status code for each successful creation, which is here. Users are now joining subreddits. User 2 joins programming, user 1 joins Gleam. This subscription data will be used later for personalized feeds. Now you can see that the posts are being created here. Now these posts are being created like hello Gleam in programming, Rush versus Gleam also in programming, and Gleam is also in the Gleam subreddit as well. And since we have posted this, so our post response will be this. Each post is stored by engine and will appear in the feeds of users subscribed to these subreddits. Now we can go to voting and feeds. For the voting system, which carefully, this is the voting system here. Post 1 is receiving 2 upvotes from different users and post 2 gets 1 downvote. Like here you can see you have 2 upvotes and downvotes here. Each vote is sent as a separate HTTP request and processed by the engine. Comments are being added to the post as well. The comment section supports both top level comments and nested replies as well. You can see the comments here as well. Now this is really interesting because first the feed endpoint, user 1 requests a personalized feed as well. Here. Notice that the feed returns the actual post with real vote counts. Post 1 now shows 2 upvotes and post 2 shows 1 downvote. This proves that the voting system is working correctly and the data is being tracked by the real engine in real time. The engine retrieves posts from subreddits that user 1 has joined, demonstrating the personalized feature. Now we can set up a direct messaging. User 1 sends a message to user saying, hello Bob, how are you? And user 2 replies, hi Alice, I'm good. Here. When the user retrieves the messages, they see direct messages sent to them. User 1 receives the message from user 2 and vice versa as well. This completes our automated demonstration showing all the core functionality working through the REST API endpoints. Now we can do a manual testing. Let me do it in a second. Here we can give a command for let me create a subreddit using this new user. There you go. Success, the subreddit demo has been created. And now this actually proves that any HTTP client, whether it's a custom Gleam client, curl, Postman, or even a web browser, can interact with the REST API. So yeah, this is the power of using sharded HTTP and JSON. Now, this is basically creating a subreddit. Server uses Gleam patterns matching to route requests. The match on the HTTP method, get, post, and etc. And the URL path segments, for example, a post to API register calls a register user, while a get to API user function calls get user with a username. Each handler function passes the JSON request body, communicates with the actor-based engine using the message passing, and waits for a response, and then formats it back to JSON for the client. Now, this concludes our explanation. I can just quickly conclude it, summarize it. To summarize what we have demonstrated today, we successfully implemented a complete REST API for a Reddit-like social media engine. The system includes user registration, authentication, subreddit creation and management, post creation with voting, commenting personalized feeds based on subscriptions and direct messaging between users. Our implementation follows REST best practices with proper HTTP methods, status codes, and JSON formatting. The comprehensive login shows the complete communication flow between clients and the server, making it easy to debug and understand system behavior. We demonstrated that multiple concurrent clients can interact with the server simultaneously, whether using their custom Gleam client or standard tools like curl. Most importantly, we successfully integrated the HTTP REST layer with our existing active-based engine from Project 4.1, showing how different architectural patterns can work together effectively. So, this adds enterprise-grade security guarantees to a distributed system as well. The complete source code, comprehensive documentation, including a bonus implementation details, and the demonstration are available in the submission. Thanks a lot for watching.